Today on the channel, we prepare for war with War Games 2025 right around the corner. We take a step back to 2024 with WWE Mattel Elite Top Picks, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're over to the Top Picks line with Roman Reigns and CM Punk. But for all your WWE Mattel Top Picks needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal over there on Ringside. Tons of stuff through the door. Latest Coliseum collection from the Vault. Top Picks. I think Greatest Hits recently. And then, of course, Elite 122. Swimming in figures over there at Ringside. Perfect for the holiday, as we know. And as we know, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Roman Reigns, CM Punk, two WWE Hall of Famers, mortal enemies that came together with a handshake like a young Mega Powers once upon a time. And we get that here in action figure form, which is pretty fun to get here. And Top Picks historically, so I guess historically I want to say they're repaints, re-releases. However, for the most part, we've got some new characters and we got something a little new here with some new head sculpts for that moment in the cage where they're both looking pretty perturbed at each other. And we're going to dive into all of that here. And I guess we'll start off with CM Punk. Got to start somewhere. I guess we'll start with the Second City Saint right here, old CM Punk looking good. CM Punk, WWE logo, glamour shot, big figure right there. Elite 8 and up, Top Picks up there at the top, as you can see. Two heads here, so you can display the look from War Games, or you can have it just as a regular old CM Punk. Choose your own adventure there. On the side, there's old CM Punk looking interesting. I see tattoos on his knuckles there. That's what I was looking at. As once again, unfortunately, no drug-free on his fingers. What the heck is going on with that? Is Mattel no longer doing that? I mean, I don't know. It's really making these CM Punk figures a lot less than when you're missing a critical tattoo like the drug-free. Are Mattel against drug-free? Is that what we're hearing? Are they against the DARE program? Shout out to DARE once upon a time. But they don't have that. And then obviously you don't have the Pepsi tattoo. You don't have the G.I. Joe tattoo. So it's like really shortchanging us here. I wish Mattel would give us some versions of those tattoos. They don't have to be there, but close enough to be dangerous would be fine with me. There's old CM Punk looking at Roman Reigns, and I'm guessing these match up a little bit right here. I guess more like one of those. Have them staring at each other. A very cool idea, if you ask me. And then on the back, you got CM Punk staring over there to Roman. Got the tail of tape, got the blurb, you got the cross-sell down below, just Roman and CM Punk in the Top Picks. From Chicago, Illinois, beautiful this time of year. Will somebody send me a Pequod's pizza? Let's get it done. 6'2", weight 218 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded go to sleep. Career highlights, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion. With the promise of a favor from Paul Heyman, the voice of the voiceless, fought alongside the OG Bloodline in Survivor Series War Games 2024. So about a year ago right now. So very cool to get that here in about a year. And I should mention the packaging once again. You can see here that it goes together. So you can see Roman and CM Punk squaring off. I think that is a really cool Easter egg here for the packaging department once again. But let's get old CM Punk out of the package. WWE logo on the back. See you later, shuffle. Goodbye. Plastic prison. CM Punk locked up. And I know for sure I'm going to display him with the perturbed head is what I'm planning for. Well, we got twist ties. Why wouldn't we? Of course. Gonna have to display him that way. Right side by side Roman too, which is not always easy because my CM Punk shelf and Roman Reigns shelves are different shelves. So some decisions are gonna need to be made here is what we're gonna have to do. And pop it out. A lot of extra hands with CM Punk. I always like that, but unfortunately all these hands are missing the drug free. See you later, goodbye once again. A little rubber band action. See you later, goodbye. All right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to the hands first. Now we do get two Fists of Fury, two gripping hands out of the package, and more rubber bands apparently as well. See you later. So we do get those extra hands. And then the last hand is the handshaking hand here. Going to be so pivotal for the Roman. You have him going in like the Mega Powers. Some of the greatest handshakes of all time. Obviously the Mega Powers handshake. Maybe the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers from Predator. We know that one all too well. It's right up there. It's right up there. Maybe it's a new generation's handshake is what we could say. We do get those extra hands. Definitely going to be using that one. Now diving into CM Punk here. I do like this head sculpt on CM Punk. It's just he's looking off to the side like you could care less. It would look a little bit strange if it was him by himself, but when you put him next to Roman, it will end up working. But you got the 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. You got the CM Punk beard. You got the hair going on, looking like CM Punk. Got the eyes kind of rolling back in his head. A little skinny in the face department, but works for me. I don't have a problem with that. Second here for CM Punk's second head is a little smirking face. And I feel like we've had to have had this head, but it feels new to me, but we've had to have had this before. You got the beard, the 2 eyes, the nose, of course, all the usual stuff, the mouth, and a little bit of a Elvis lip curl there. Got the hair not quite as slicked back as the head that comes stock out of the package, but a nice second head for CM Punk if you need that in your collection. Now, diving into the figure itself, once again, you are missing those tattoos, as I said. Very unfortunate on there. I know you can get the water slide decals. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that extra step. It's too much work for me. It's too much. You guys don't understand how little amount of time I have in my life. Everything, every hour, every minute, every second of the day is tied up with something. So I don't have time to do that. But one of these days, I'll get somebody over here and I'll say, okay, print up 50 of those water slide decals and come over to my house. You can just spend an afternoon putting those on for me, and I'll pay you handsomely, with bags of chips, maybe Doritos, something like that. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But you got the shirt here for CM Punk. It's a traditional shirt, so it is not Velcro. It's actually a removable shirt like you would your own shirt. So like the attention to detail on that. Mattel seems to go back and forth between those. CM Punk logo on the shirt looking good as well. Once again, you got the flag back there, the old Chicago flag. White wrist tape all the way into the hands. On both hands, you got the red X's. Once again, no drug-free. He abandoned that drug-free lifestyle for the night. Apparently said, remove these tattoos, then put them back on tomorrow. That's what he said. Got the white elbow pad looking good. And then you get down to the black knee pads. And then the boots looking really nice. Got kind of the camouflage boots down here a little bit. He's ready for war, apparently. Looking very nice. Now, head is removable, back and forth, side to side. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut, double jointed. Pinless elbows, playing the hits, hands removable, back, forth, side to side. Ab crunch, a little loose on mine, a little loose. You do get the waist articulation. He does got the camo in his gear as far as his trunks. You got the stars in the front, looking very good. Looks like a CM Punk outfit. Got the pins in the knees here, but legs do go up. No Vietnam bounce back. Happy to report that. Thigh cut, double jointed, pin knees, boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. A little looseness in those ankles once again, but it gets the job done. Not a bad piece of business here, though. Fun moment in time. I like little deep cuts like this, and I think the Top Picks line is a fun line to do this in as well. Because let's be honest, a lot of the times, not all the time, a lot of times, Top Picks are just straight re-releases. I like to get something different here, a little ancillary from the traditional Elite line. Looking pretty good with CM Punk. But now we turn our attention to the leader of the bloodline, at least at one time, in Roman Reigns. Roman looking only like a Roman could look, with 2 heads in the package. WWE 8 and up, Top Picks Elite. Roman Reigns, Top Picks Roman Reigns. Then on the back, we get the blurb, we get the tail of the tape, we get the glamour shot, we get the cross sell, playing all the hits right here. Roman Reigns from Pensacola, Florida. Beautiful this time of year. All that ocean breeze, we're here for that. 6'3", 265 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded spear. Career highlights, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, WWE Champion. The OTC led the OG Bloodline to victory against Solo Sikoa and the new Bloodline at Survivor Series War Games 2024. And I always loved the War Games going back to when I was a little kid. The WCW War Games is where I came into it. And then, of course, VHS tape rental for the old NWA Blood and Guts versions. Always do love a little War Games action. Some people I know don't like it. It's a little predictable from time to time. Very similar to the Survivor Series matches, which blows my mind that people back in the day didn't like the Elimination Survivor Series matches. I absolutely loved it when I was a little kid. It got a little bit crazier in the 90s, the Attitude Era, where the teams didn't make sense. I don't know, didn't feel as special. But man, when I was a little kid, you know, in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, it felt awesome. It felt special. It was so cool to see Demolition and Mr. Perfect against Kerry Von Erich, the Legion of Doom, and the Ultimate Warrior. Mind blown to this day. See you later. Goodbye. I don't know, just waxing poetic is what we're doing here today. And now we're going to get these rubber bands out and these twist ties. Oh my gosh, what more could you need? This looks like a pretty good Roman Reigns. Man, we get so many Roman Reigns, though, it's almost impossible for me to keep track of. I respect Roman. I like Roman enough, but he's not the Ultimate Warrior to me. He's hard to keep track of all the different looks that are barely different, if that makes sense. But man, we got a lot of hands with this Roman Reigns. Have we ever got so many hands? I don't know. See you later. Goodbye. Once again, more rubber bands. See you later. More rubber bands. See you later. Let's get down to Roman here. Let's see what's going on. So he's got 2 gripping hands out of the package, including the hand that plugs into CM Punk. It's got it's almost like a Lego piece that they connect together, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. You do get the what you gonna do, brother hands ×2 right here. Got those going on. Got the 2 fists of fury ready to go. And then we do got 1 regular gripping hand here if you needed that for whatever reason. You get the glove here, kind of like a UFC glove almost for Roman, the red and black attack looking good. But now diving into the head sculpt department for Roman Reigns, we get that other perturbed look here, the yin and yang, rocking and rolling, dare I say strutting and strolling right here. He does got that lip kind of up off to the side, the eyes off to the side as well. Got the long Roman Reigns hair. Kind of a smirk, kind of a smiling smirk on here. Like he's trying not to laugh is what it looks like. Second head is a good Roman Reigns head. A good, just stoic Roman, day in, day out, go-to Roman head. I think this one looks pretty good, in all honesty. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth, and a beard. A bushy beard, that is. Jet black hair looking nice. But once again, going to have to display him with this look. I'm just going to have to display those 2 together shaking hands. It just has to be done. We get so many CM Punks, so many Roman Reigns. You got to do that with this one. I don't know how you couldn't. But diving into Roman here, no shirt, no vest, no nothing on Roman. He's ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll. Got the tattoos going on. Got the big upper body there. Nice looking ab crunch. You got the gauntlets here on the forearms. And then, of course, the right hand. Once again, you do got the glove over there. You got that piece to connect. Looking very nice. Roman logos on it. Black pants all the way down on the bottom here. Black boots as well. Got the red piping on the shoes. Using the ultimate feet on this one, which I assume eventually all the elites will have the ultimate feet. It's going to take some time, but I can see them doing that across the board. But you do got the toe articulation for Todd on the couch right there if need be. Now, arms do go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Head removable back and forth, side to side. Ab crunch, pretty nice tightness there. Waist crunch as well. Big old splits, no Vietnam problems. How about that? I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. The hits keep on coming. Boot cut. And then we do got the old style ankles on this one. And mine is not, of course, set in there super deep on that right foot. So I got a little bit of a gappage there that is very unsightly. But we do got the toe articulation looking good. Got Roman ready to go. And we should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. Now, can we get the handshake? Can we get these guys to shake hands? And that's not the right hand, is it? There we go. I gotta pop it out. Gotta pop and lock it out. I guess what we gotta do. I'm gonna plug that in right here, like so, and we're gonna connect the hands. Maybe you might have to do it actually separate, just because it might be a little hard to just go in holding the figures, as we're seeing right here. As I struggle with this. Oh my goodness, yeah, a little bit of a struggle there, but I'll play it for the glamour shots, get it a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know, hard to do with the hands there. I guess you got to pop both hands out and put them together. That's what we're going to have to do, but it'll be cool. It'll be like the Mega Powers. And speaking of the Mega Powers, the handshake that changed the world once upon a time. Is this the modern day version? I don't know if it feels quite that well, but looking good over here with these. And I think this was the last Macho Man we got from Mattel, if I'm not mistaken, along the way. So desperately due for some new Macho Man. Hopefully it'll happen one day. But it is a cool idea here. I like this top picks. Instead of just being a ho-hum, here's another Roman, here's another CM Punk. It feels special. It feels different. It gives a little light of, a little bright light on the top picks line too, which sometimes gets overlooked, and rightfully so. It's not a traditional pay-per-view series, Legends series, Monday Night Wars series, traditional Elite series. It's kind of just an ancillary series that pops up here and there. but makes this one feel a little bit special. And I have to imagine this will be one of the best-selling top picks of all time because I think most people will buy them in unison. So we'll see what happens there. But cool idea. I'd like to see more of this deep cut stuff in the future from Mattel. It's great for long-term collectors to get a little extra spice in their dish every once in a while. So there it is, the Mega Powers 2024 edition here from War Games Survivor Series. What's your thoughts on this CM Punk and Roman? Do you need to buy 2 of these in your collection? I don't know if I'd go that far, but I'm sure somebody would. Let me know if you are going to do that in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to both my YouTube channels. 2 channels with content each and every single day. Check it out if you have not already. Check out Patreon YouTube channel memberships for early access to all the videos, bonus content, giveaway, Q&As, you name it. It's all going down over there on Patreon. Appreciate the support over there and at YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is my weekly podcast with my wife, Angie. Check it out if you haven't already. It is The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Mattel Top Picks, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
For me.